Hey there, everybody. Good morning. What's up? So, I did it. I made it to another week. Sort of. I survived my first week of my new job with relative ease, I guess. I'm still intact. Still in one piece. Haven't fallen apart just yet, which I would say is a good thing. But yeah, this is the first time in a while that I got to do an episode on a Friday, which is interesting. Obviously, Fridays normally is the day that my mom brings over her dog, and we meet up with the dog trainer, and then she stays over at my place till the evening, so I don't really get much of a chance to do an episode. I suppose I could do one in the evenings, but by that point it's kind of pointless, because Fridays is a Falcon and the Winter Soldier Day, which reminds me I gotta watch the new episode tonight. But yeah, it just clashes too much with all the other stuff, so I don't do an episode on Fridays mostly. But this being first Friday in a while there where I don't have to wake up too early to meet up with the dog trainer and have like a dog taming lesson with my mom and her dog, I get to do an episode on a Friday morning. Every time I see a shiny Chansey, it just... Whoa, what is with the wind? Seriously. Every time I see a shiny Chansey, it's... I just feel bad, because shiny Chansey is the only shiny that ever ran away from me in any Pokemon game that I ever played. Now, I haven't encountered a lot of shinies outside of just Pokemon Go, obviously, but I did find one in Let's Go Pikachu. And shiny Chanseys are notoriously difficult to catch, or like as soon as I saw it, of course I used golden raspberries galore, threw a Pokeball for an Ultra Ball with an excellent throw, and well, kept breaking out of the Ultra Ball after 4 times of just golden raspberry, Ultra Ball, excellent throw, 4 times in a row. I haven't missed a single one. It just up and left, and left me shiny Chansey-less. I suppose that's why they call it Chansey, obviously, because you only get one chance to try to catch it. I don't know. I mean, it's supposed to be a very, very rare Pokemon in general. And when it was first introduced, you can only find it in one place in the entire Kanto region, which is the Safari Zone. And they had like a 1% encounter rate or something like that, which makes them the rarest Pokemon to be found in the Safari Zone. And even when you do find it, they almost always run away, no matter what you do. So you gotta just throw a Safari Ball at it, hope against hope that it works and that you can actually catch it. Yeah, and that was even before shiny Pokemon were introduced. Like, obviously, shiny Pokemon have existed in Generation 1. It's just you had no way of knowing that they were shiny because the games themselves were primarily in black and white, or at the very least in one specific color. So you wouldn't know a Pokemon was shiny if you encountered one. You can only know that after the fact, after you catch it, because in that generation specifically, shiny Pokemon had perfect IVs across the board, I think. So yeah, you have to catch one, check its IVs and see if it's shiny or not, and then if you want to make sure if it's you have to check its IVs to see if it's got 31 IVs across the board. Oh, look at that. That's the first time Latios helped me, which means I must have reached a certain milestone with the best friendship level thing. There's a Clauncher. I'm gonna catch a Clauncher. But yeah, like I said, you have to catch it, check its IVs to make sure it's 31 across the board, and then just to seal the deal, you have to transfer it to gold and silver, or crystal, obviously, a Gen 2 game, and then you'll notice the different color once you do. And that is how you shiny hunt in Generation 1. Kind of relies on Generation 2 to make sure. Oh yeah, shiny Chanseys, even after shiny Pokemon were introduced, like, gotta catch his ankles, I guess. So, going back to Kanto in Generation 3, Fire Red and Leaf Green, Chansey was introduced. You can see a shiny Chansey if you find it. So, but they were still incredibly rare. One can only be found in the Safari Zone, and only had a 1% encounter rate. And once you do find it, again, the same rules basically. Because in the Safari Zone, you can't battle a Pokemon for the chance to catch it. You either throw a Pokeball, try to see if you can catch it. You can either throw a rock. I think it's a rock in Generation 3. Actually, it might have been a rock in Generation 1. They changed it to mud in Generation 3, I think. Or maybe they changed it in Generation 4. I don't remember. But you either throw a rock / mud to make it easier to catch, but make it more likely to go away. Or you can just throw some bait at it, which makes it more likely to stay. However, it makes it more difficult to catch. Chansey is pretty hard Pokemon to catch to begin with. So, yeah. So, shiny hunting is a nightmare in general, but shiny hunting at Chansey, especially in Generation 3, is it's a horrifying nightmare. And trying to shiny hunt it in Generation 1 is practically almost impossible. So yeah, don't try to shiny hunt the Chansey, guys. It ain't gonna work. And yeah, when I said that shiny Chansey ran away from me, the only time I actually encountered a shiny Chansey, well, I did catch one in Pokemon Go, but I mean, that kinda doesn't count, right? But yeah, I encountered one in Let's Go Pikachu. As a matter of fact, speaking of shinies, let me just quickly shiny check all these Pokemon right here. I was having lunch with my dad that time. I was playing Let's Go Pikachu on my Nintendo Switch. And it was just, you know, I had the 31 catch combo. And I was like, let's fly around the Kanto region trying to find some shinies. Let's see where we can get lucky. Wasn't expecting too much, obviously. Then, that little small patch of grass that's after the long body of water between Cinnabar Island and Pallet Town. Yeah, I found a shiny Chansey there, just walking around there. I was flying on my Charizard's back, and obviously I panicked immediately because that's what you do when you find a shiny. Panicked. My dad didn't know what was going on with me, but I was determined to catch that shiny Chansey. Like I said, I quickly started the encounter. Golden Raspberry, Ultra Ball, excellent throw, over and over and over again without fail. After the fourth or fifth one was just, well, I think I did, and ran away, and I was just left distraught the entire day. I think it's good enough time to start heading back home. Yeah. So, but yeah, and that is the story of how I lost my shiny Chansey. And that, by the way, is only the second Pokemon ever only the second shiny Pokemon ever that I failed. And by failing, I mean failing to capture it. And this Michael Heater is also not shiny, so let's move on. Gotta catch Fanpy for the weather boost. Anyways, but yeah, I only ever failed 2 shinies in my lifetime, which is pretty good. But I mean, first one's kind of dumb. Like, I failed to catch the red Gyarados in Lake of Rage, and I'm ashamed of that. And the main reason for that is because I did not know that you're supposed to save the game before you encounter it. I did not know that. I thought, oh, you're basically getting a free shiny, so might as well go ahead and catch it. You see, I brought its HP down to the red zone. Tried to catch it a bunch of times, and then it just it kept using Outrage until it got confused due to fatigue, hurt itself in confusion, and then fainted. And I basically finished Crystal without ever catching the red Gyarados in Lake of Rage. That's one of my most embarrassing moments in Pokemon ever. But, you know, it's behind me now, and now I have a plethora of shiny Gyaradoses across multiple games, so I'm not too bothered by that. Anywho, so that's my history on shiny failings, and a brief breakdown of how annoying Chansey is. You see, because Chansey is such a rare Pokemon, and in most games you can only really find a Chansey in like one location specifically, they kind of made it a little easier to find in the Let's Go games. Basically, you can find a Chansey almost anywhere, really. Like I mentioned in the because first of all, let's address the elephant in the room. the Safari Zone was not available in that game, in those games. Instead, they replaced it with something called the Go Park, which is where you can send Pokemon you caught in Pokemon Go to your Nintendo Switch via this Go Park. So that's cool. But yeah, this meant, of course, that there was no Safari Zone in the Let's Go games. So, and since that was basically the only place where Chansey could be found, along with a bunch of other Pokemon, we kind of switched things around and made these Pokemon more available everywhere. Well, maybe not everywhere, but in several other places. And most importantly, Chansey could be found almost anywhere. Like in Mount Moon, Diglett Cave, I believe. Actually, no, I think maybe only Diglets can be found in Diglett Cave, but Cerulean Cave, obviously. But yeah, pretty much every patch of grass, even in the Pokemon Mansion. Now, see, the thing is, it's still a highly rare and sought after Pokemon, so they don't just spawn randomly. They only appear I believe if you have a catch combo of 20 and up, I think. But still, it's much easier to find them than it was before. Of course, it does not at all make it any easier to catch them, as I explained briefly a minute ago, saying how I found a shiny Chansey and failed to catch it. So yeah, at least they kept that part consistent with regards to this Pokemon. But yeah, I heard someone say once, because people say stuff on the internet all the time, someone proposed the suggestion that a golden raspberry plus Ultra Ball plus excellent throw should be a guaranteed capture. Now obviously Pokemon's gonna do what they want to do. I'm not gonna tell them how to make their games, but both Niantic and Game Freak, with regards to both Pokemon Go and the main series games, but well, specifically the Let's Go games, because that's when these mechanics were implemented. Okay? That's the only other place I believe where those mechanics implemented other than Pokemon Go. But still, it makes sense, doesn't it? Like, Pokemon catching is difficult enough as it is on its own. And that very specific combination of things, I think, would justify a guaranteed capture. Like, I'm pretty sure that there already is a guaranteed capture with shiny legendaries in Pokemon Go, I think. If you get one from a raid and it's shiny, I think you can pretty much catch it no matter what. It's a guaranteed capture, I think. So yeah, implementing a guaranteed capture under those specific circumstances, that one makes sense in my opinion. But I mean, it's not something that I would say they have to do it because reasons. I don't know. It would be nice if it was implemented that way, but yeah, whatever. I'm not too bothered by that. So anyways, oh wow, I've actually been recording for almost 20 minutes. Huh. This is the longest episode I've done since I started the new job. Okay, cool. But yeah, I talked about Chansey's, the thing I really wanted to talk about. Now, I just need to eat something and go to work. Now, obviously, kind of very rough go trying to eat at this new job because, well, they don't really offer you much in the way of food there. So mostly what I've done up until now was just grab some of the stuff that was left from the morning shift. But yeah, I've been doing that for about a week now. So I ate today, last night. I took an initiative and I actually prepared some food for myself before going to sleep. So now I have something to eat right now before going to work, and I have something to take with me to work, so I won't be hungry again. Anyways, that's just a quick update on my life. And yeah, first week at the new job, and this is how everything is going on. So, thank you all for watching if you have, and I'll see you guys next time. Maybe tomorrow, maybe not, because me and my mom were talking about maybe potentially she's gonna come over, because we didn't get a chance to do it yet this week because of the dog trainer, which I still haven't really explained why he hasn't showed up. Maybe I'll save it for another episode, but yeah, that's it for today, everybody. I gotta go eat before I have to start my job, and see you guys next time. Bye.
Hello again, everybody. I really hope you enjoyed this video, because I really enjoyed making it. So, if you like what you've seen here, please remember to like, share, comment, and subscribe for more awesome content like this. So, until next time, guys, I'll see you guys next time.